Welcome back. So the market has been holding up. The Nifty, just a quick check, 93 points. It's nicely cruising along. 24,550 is here. Well, let's now move on to the next company, the next corporate on our radar. PNB Housing is the company that we're looking at. The company has set a retail loan book target of about 1 lakh crore by FY27, and affordable housing loan book target of about 15,000 crores by FY27. To talk about the growth expectations also in the near term, second half, and then as we're looking at the next financial year, we have with us Mr. Girish Kousgi, MD and CEO of PNB Housing Finance. Mr. Kousgi, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks so much for joining in. So let's break this down. I mean, these are some of the projections that I think you had given analysts in a call earlier. But let's talk about this year itself, the second half. How strong is growth looking, and what is the what are the sanction expectations, disbursals? What are you working with for H2?
Well, good morning, Surbhi. I think if you look at last year, the growth on retail was 14.1%. June, the growth was 14.4%, and Q2, as of September, the growth was 16.2%, against a guidance of 17%. So I think this year we'll be able to breach that 17% guidance on retail book growth. Now, in terms of next couple of years, we plan to grow at about little over 17-18% on retail book, because largely now in the overall portfolio, retail is about 98%. Overall book is about 69,500 crores, and retail is about 68,000. So out of this, our focus is going to be on affordable, which is Roshni, what we call as, and emerging, and prime will grow at a slower pace. The growth in prime is going to be about 9%. Growth in emerging is going to be over 30% for next 2 to 3 years time. And the growth in affordable, considering the base is quite small, we've just crossed a book of 3,000 crores. So the growth is going to be slightly higher on the Roshni.
Mr. Kousgi, since you've given us a breakup and you're expecting Roshni, which is your affordable housing segment, you're expecting that to lead growth. Just give us the difference between yields and the margin profile of all of these segments. How does affordable compare with the mass segment? And, what makes you optimistic of reaching that 1 lakh crore rupee mark as well by FY27?
I think if we grow at about 17-18%, we'll get to 1 lakh crore by FY27. Okay. And by FY27, the split of 1 lakh crore retail book is going to be 15,000 crores affordable, 25,000 crores emerging, and the balance 60,000 crores would be prime. And in addition to this, we plan to restart corporate in next couple of months. So book by FY27 will be about 7,000 to 8,000 crores. In terms of all the three segments within retail, out of 4, that is super prime, prime, emerging, and Roshni, we don't focus on super prime. So on prime, the yield is going to be about 9.5%. Emerging yield will be about 10.5%. And Roshni from coming year, it will be about 13%. So I think this is the yield split.
All right. Hi, Ms. Kousgi. Good morning and good to see you in. This is Nigel on this side. Help us out with the NIM guidance from year on, and going by the yields that you're talking about, what will your ROAs look like as your book scales up?
If we talk about NIM, we have guided 3.5%. We've been maintaining about 3.6 to 3.65 for last few quarters. I think for next few quarters, we'll be able to maintain NIM at the current level. And from next year onwards, NIM will start inching up. And in terms of ROA, currently we are at about 2.4 to 2.45. That is to a certain extent supported by the recovery of the write-off pool. I think standalone by FY27, NIM should be around 3.9 to 4-ish types. And ROA should be about 2.5 to 2.6.
Okay, got that. Mr. Kousgi, pretty granular detail, right? All the way mapped till 2000 and FY27. Good morning, Prashant here. Let me ask you a very near-term kind of question. I mean, at least from a market point of view, all attention on the monetary policy this Friday, and whether there will be something which will be coming. Maybe not outright rate cut, but a CRR cut, some liquidity measures, etc. Any expectations from your side?
I think expectation would be before March. Definitely rate cut is going to come in. I'm not sure about this month, but definitely in Feb, I think it is expected. There could be certain liquidity easing measures which could be taken probably in this MPC, but definitely next MPC rate cut is going to come in.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it then. Mr. Kousgi, thank you very much for joining us and a good sort of detailed guidance all the way till FY27. Okay, I think, guys, I think the market's up triple digits.
Yeah, absolutely. 93 points higher on the Nifty. And it's